Yo dude, since I'm going to be uploading more Evil Dead on my channel, I want to throw this video out there real quick as a quick like tutorial slash guide slash maybe even just to fill you in on how killer works in this game so that you can help understand what it is that you're seeing. Don't worry because DVD uploads aren't going anywhere. I'm still planning on uploading DVD as well, but there's just going to be some Evil Dead mixed in too because I've been liking this game a lot and it seems like people have been enjoying watching it. So if you're somebody that maybe wants to watch it but you just have no idea what the hell is going on, or if you're somebody that just wants to get better at killer because you're not really sure what you should be doing, this video should help you out. This is going to be taken directly from my live stream the night before the upload. I basically switched games from DVD to Evil Dead, and just to fill in everybody that was watching, as well as to like get this video ready to be put out, I basically did an entire game of Demon where I played it very slowly, and I explained everything of what I'm doing and what it does and how it works. I basically did the in-game tutorial, except better, because the in-game tutorial for this game it's okay, but it's not great. But this is like a better tutorial than the in-game one, and also it's available even if you don't own the game and you're just somebody that's watching. It'll maybe explain it to you so you know whether or not you'll be interested in actually getting it yourself. If you guys have any further questions of something that I didn't explain in this video, feel free to ask in the comments down below, and I'll try to get to as many of you guys as I can. If there's something major that you bring up and you ask, then maybe I'll pin it as well, so that way anybody that maybe is watching this and wants to find out some more can check the pins and see more information. So yeah, without further ado, feel free to just watch my dumbass from last night. Enjoy. Okay, let me start now, okay? So this is like the select screen, right? This is where you select your demon. Basically, there's three classes of demons. There's Warlord, Puppeteer, and Necromancer. Then there's three characters for each one, and it might be kind of confusing because you're like, oh well, which one do you pick? It doesn't matter, okay? Basically, every class, you pick a class, right? You pick one of these three classes. Like the rows are the classes, right? The columns don't really matter. Like these are basically the units within the class. So whatever class you pick has 3 units. If you pick Necromancer, this is your boss unit, Ash. This guy right here is your elite unit, and then this guy right here is your basic unit. So everybody has a basic, elite, in common, and they're in order right here, right? Like these guys, for instance, like boss unit, elite unit, basic unit. Basically, like the basic units are like the ones that'll spawn around the map, and like they're very basic and common. The elite units, like they're a little bit more expensive, but they still show up sometimes. They're like usually a little bit stronger, a little bit beefier. And then the boss unit is one that you control yourself and you spawn it in yourself, and it has like a really, really long cooldown. And it also takes a little while to unlock. So it's basically like your big hitter, essentially. So everyone has 3 units, right? And they all specialize in different things. So Necromancer is like specializes around like large numbers. Warlord is very like straightforward and basic. We're just zombies that do damage. And Puppeteer specializes in possessing people, either possessing people or possessing zombies. It specializes in possession and making possession stronger, which is something that we'll show you in game. So we're gonna do Necro for this game, and I'll show you exactly what they do. They also all have an individual ability as well. They all have like one individual like active ability that they can do, and I won't get into the others yet because I'm not playing them. But the active ability for Necromancer is Flute Guy. The Flute Guy is the ability for these guys. So basically everybody has like their own like active ability. Like every class has like their own like active thing that basically is a buff. So these guys have this guy. You hit Q and it spawns this dude who plays a flute, and he buffs the shit out of everybody. Also, how do I shut up Linda? Will this shut up Linda? I hope so. So this guy will buff anybody within like a big radius of him. Oh, that does shut up Linda. Thank God. This buffs everyone around him, and you can do it like once every like in a while, but he's very squishy. So you gotta like put him somewhere far away and he'll buff people. Like he'll buff people a lot. Like for instance, right... Oh shit, I thought there was a buff zombie here, but I guess not. Okay, so just to get started, this thing right here, down here, this little bar right here, it says 0 to 250. This is your infernal energy. It's basically like your money. I call it money because I'm an idiot, but it's basically like your monies. It's like your currency. It's what you spend to like do everything in this game. Like for you to do anything as killer, you need this, right? So if you find these little red things around, if you just go by them, it gives it to you. So right there, that gave me 29. And you don't need to like stop at them. You can just fly right through them and it'll give you all of it. Like that one's gone, right? Like that one took it all. This one took it all. Like you can just fly by it and it'll pick it up. So you don't need to like stop or anything. You can kind of just fly through it. And you can use that money to do different things. Like there's like traps here. Like you can set traps that cost like 25. And if any survivor walks by this, they'll set it off and it'll usually like spawn a skeleton, and it'll also like add fear to them. So it like spawns a unit, and it also, you know, scares them a little bit. So The most important thing as demon is on the bottom right, way over there on the bottom right, way over yonder way. You can see that thing, it's called threat level. Right now we're threat level 1, which means we're basically level 1. That's like that's essentially like your level-less killer, and that's like the most important thing. So you get threat level like by doing basically anything, like picking up money. Like you see that raise a little bit. Here, I'm gonna grab this money and it should level up. So there we go, we got the level 2. Every time you level up your threat, like we just got the threat level 2, it gives you an upgrade point, and if you hit tab, you can upgrade something in here, right? Now, some of these like take a long time to get to. Like for instance, boss, you can't even get level 1 boss until you get the threat level 10. So like I can't get this yet, right? I'm only threat level 2. So right now, the other thing I can do is I can put a point into energy, possession, demon vision, and traps. And these are basically just upgrades. Like infernal energy just gives you more infernal energy, and also like if you upgrade it enough, you start to regenerate it every second. Possession makes it so when you possess people, you get stronger, which is something I'll also show you. You can unlock portals that basically let you spawn basic and elite units. You can unlock the boss, so you can spawn the boss. Demon vision kind of sucks. I would never really recommend it, but this kind of helps you like detect the survivors in like a weird way through fear. And then traps helps your traps be like stronger by either adding more fear or making it spawn elite units once you fully upgrade it. So essentially, these upgrade points are how you get stronger, right? Like you use these upgrade points and you basically make like a build in game, right? So you can like prioritize whatever you want. Like if you want, you can make like a traps build where you like level up traps and then you focus on like setting traps everywhere and trying to make survivors step in them. Or you can level up whatever, right? Like we're going to be focusing on basic and possession because that's like the build that we've been doing for Necro and it works really well. So that's what we're going to do. And you get threat level points by doing basically everything. Spending money in any way gives you threat level. Damaging survivors, picking up money gives you threat level. You get a lot of it through like damaging survivors. So if you can like find the survivors and hurt them, that does the most. But you get it through anything. Like in the early game, you should really just be spending money on everything you can just to get your threat level as high as possible. Like you should honestly just go around and just like set traps, grab money, set traps, grab money, because you just need to get your threat level as high as you can, as fast as you can, right? Like right now, I've been really slow because we're doing the whole tutorial thing. But really, if you want to be like efficient, this is what you do. You fly around, you set traps, you try to spend as much money as you can. Once you get to level 3, let me try to get to level 3 fast. Once you get to level 3, you can unlock basic portals too, which lets you spend money even faster. So there, I got to level 3. That's when basic portals unlock. And then you can literally, so, okay, let me explain portals real quick. Portals is this thing in the middle right here, right? These things right here are like your portal abilities. As Necromancer, you get 2 basic portals and elite portals that you can kind of like stockpile up at once. And it costs a certain amount of money to like put them down. Like you can see the basic portals cost 94. It shows right below it. So if you hold one, this shows up. And you can either click M2 to put a proximity portal. That basically means that if the survivors walk by this, it spawns a skeleton. Well, it'll spawn 2 skeletons. Or you can press M1 to just spawn them up already, which I'll do right here. That spawns 2 basic units, right? And it also consumes some money. And it's really good early game to kind of just use those while you're flying around. Like if you're flying around and looking for the survivors, I mean, I can already see where they are. But if you're flying around and looking for the survivors, it's really good to just spend your money, right? Like you want to spend your money on anything. So you want to set traps if you can. And if you're just flying around and you can spawn commons, just do it. Because you want to be spending money and also picking up money, because both of those give you threat level. You want to just be power leveling your threat level as fast as possible, because that's what makes you strong, right? Let me show you a couple more things. Oh, the survivors are here. Interesting. Okay, let's fuck with them a little bit. This is kind of perfect. So like when the survivors are running around, you can like set traps like right on top of them. They can like vaguely hear you when you're nearby, but not very much. Like here, I'll like set a trap here. If someone goes by this, come on, come by this. Come on, come by this. Come on, come by this. Come on. It'll go off and it'll spawn a unit and it'll scare him slightly, right? So that's kind of the benefit of them. It also gives you units, which is nice. He's just going to kill that guy because he's not very strong, but that's the idea behind it. You can trap chests too, which are really nice. What else am I doing? Let's level up possession a little bit. Okay, so also at any point, you can use this thing where you can possess things, right? You can actually possess survivors themselves if their fear level is high enough, but none of these guys have a high enough fear level right now, although the one guy's really close. But you could also spawn units. Like here, I'll spawn units here, and you can possess a unit at any point by pressing F on them. It takes a little bit of your money, and while you're controlling them, you can see that your money down here slowly goes down. And if that money ever hits 0, then it kicks you out. So you can only stay in your possession as long as you like have enough income to do it. So you don't really want to do it if you're low on income, right? Because you'll just get kicked out like immediately. When you possess a unit, you basically make the unit like way stronger. Like they do way more damage. They have way more health. They're stunned less easily. They're basically just beefed up, and you also obviously control them as well. Like I'm just following this bitch around and stabbing her because she's just not moving. I don't know what she's doing. She's trying to get in the car. These guys seem to be pretty new, so maybe this is a good game to do a tutorial with, honestly. I thought I was just gonna like lose really badly because I was doing nothing, but these guys seem to not know what they're doing at all. But this guy's not even turning around. He's just like, he can probably just kill me if he wanted to, but he's just kind of taking it. He's just kind of taking it. This isn't usually how it goes, but you know, that's okay too. Here, I'll see if I can down her. If you down them, it gives you a bunch of threat level, by the way. Like doing damage and downing survivors gives you a bunch of threat level. Also, characters have like abilities. Like my basics have abilities. Oh no, they chopped off my arms. Okay, I downed her. I can't use my abilities right now because they chopped off my arms though. But there you go. That's possession. And you could also possess humans themselves if their fear level's high enough. That's kind of like what fear does. That's kind of the whole point of fear, is that if their fear level gets high enough, you can possess them. And then the same thing, like it slowly drains your currency, and you can basically use their weapons to like attack their friends essentially. And any damage you take while you have them possessed will lower your energy and kick you out faster. Let's unlock elite portals. What else is there? So just like, hey, we need to get money. Like right now we're like low on money, so we can't really do anything. So we need to fly around and get money. Like a lot of the gameplay is just going to be flying around and collecting money because you need money to do anything, right? So I'm going to get some money and I'm going to come back. Oh, there's another way to get money that I'll explain in a second. But here, just like the basic portals, the elite portals are the same way, right? Like if I hold M2 and then if I hold 2 and then I right click, it places a proximity portal where if they walk by it, it'll spawn an elite. So it just did, and there's an elite unit which you could also possess. Or I'll just possess this guy too. This is the elite unit. Hey, stop that! Hey, no, stop that! No, don't heal on my face. Stop it. You can click M1 to do like a basic attack. Middle mouse button does a heavy attack. You also have like the abilities. Like this guy has a trident slam with his 1, and his 2 is like a throw for the trident. And again, every class has their own unique basic units and elite units that have their own unique abilities. So like obviously like try to like figure out what your units do. Oh, this guy's red, which means I can possess him. That's kind of cool. I wanted to show this. Oh fuck, he de-feared. Never mind. I wanted to try to possess him, but he got his fear down. He got his fear down. If they're ever glowing red like that, that's how you know you can possess them. I wanted to showcase that, but I didn't get a chance to. When you possess a survivor and the other survivors attack you, does the possessed one lose health? No. That's really important to know too. That's also important to know that if you play survivor as well. Like if you
also, thanks for the amazing
if you possess
content.
a survivor and then the other survivors like hit them with weapons, their health doesn't go down. It just knocks away your energy. So if you're ever playing survivor and one of your teammates gets possessed, hit them. Like beat the shit out of them. Beat the fuck out of them. You're not actually gonna make them lose health at all. I should probably like set traps and make them scared. Oh wait, this is the other thing I wanted to show. Here, let me just spend some money real quick. So you have this ability, like the far right ability that's on cooldown. It's the C ability. Also, I just realized that my webcam is covering the cooldown of the flute guy. So this C ability, if you charge it, it charges up slowly, and if you dash through a survivor like this, it basically like scares them, and it also gives you a bunch of money. Like you see my money filled up. Also, I can possess her now, so I'm gonna do that once she's done with that animation. I'm gonna possess her. Oh, I missed. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. So you can like fight these guys now. Any damage that they do, like if this guy hits me, like you can, like you see right there, that lowered my that lowered my like my infernal energy bar by like a lot. Let me see if I can reload her gun. Nope, couldn't do it. So yeah, you can like possess people. It's better if you possess people. Like possessing people that do a lot of melee damage is really good. Certain characters specialize in certain things. That's not really something I'm gonna get into in a lot of detail right now. But if you can possess like a melee character, you can go fucking ham with them. It's pretty funny. It's pretty fucking funny. Like if you possess like a melee character that has a strong melee weapon, you can just murder people. Or even like a strong gun character that has a strong gun, you can just murder everyone. It's pretty entertaining, to be honest. It's pretty funny. We're almost at the boss. Like we almost have enough for boss. What else? What else am I missing? yeah, I mean, you can level things up, right? Like these things, like they level things up. Like every level you put into these makes them stronger, right? Like everything that we put into the portal basic will make our basic unit stronger, and also make our portals cheaper, and also come off cooldown faster. So you see our basic portals only cost 75 now, whereas before they cost like 92, I think. So like that's good. I'm just gonna set some traps here. I'm not actually playing this like well at all, by the way. Like this isn't like good gameplay, just so you guys are aware. I'm trying to like take it super slow so you guys like can see what the fuck I'm doing and know what I'm doing. So like this is the kind of stuff you should be doing, right? And I'll spawn some more people here, and I'll set a flute guy out here. Like this is more along the lines of what you should be doing, right? Spawning people. I'll spawn flute guy out here. I could have even spawned him further away, but I don't want to like go too hard. This buffs up all these guys in here, right? Like these guys are all buffed up now, hence like the red thing on their head. I can possess one of them and then attack. And I do like more damage now thanks to Flute Boy. Oh, they knocked off my fucking sword, bruv. My sword, my spear. Not my spear hand. Beat him with the shield. Beat him with the shield. Beat her with the shield. Beat them both with the shield. No, stop popping heals. Ow, stop kicking. Oh, I just got stunned too. That's another important thing. Killers have a thing called balance bar, where basically if you get hit by things enough, especially melee weapons, but honestly anything, you can like get stunned. It's something called balance bar, and you'll see it a lot. There's a lot of like perks and stuff that will upgrade your balance bar and make you more resistant to balance bar, and it's really, really strong, because a big problem with like possessing things is sometimes you'll just get stun locked by like a bunch of melee characters. Like they'll just surround you and stun lock the fuck out of you, and it's kind of a problem. So things that upgrade your balance bar is really nice. Like for instance, like the final upgrade for boss is immune to being stunned. So good. So strong. So fucking strong. So good. So that's what balance bar is. Balance bar is basically like how many hits you can take before you get stunned. And also some weapons do more damage to your balance bar than others. Like for instance, like blunt weapons, right? Like a sledgehammer will do a lot of like balance bar damage, whereas like a sword will do less, right? Or like a machete will do less. Or like a meat cleaver, for instance, I think does a very, very little amount. Whereas like a sledgehammer would do a fuck ton. Okay, so let me show you guys boss gameplay. If you want to spawn the boss, you can see over here on the portals, it's the 1 and 2. You hit 1 and 2 at the same time for boss. So like 1 spawns commons, 2 spawns elites, 1 plus 2 spawns bosses. So I'll fuck with this guy in here. I'll spawn some zombies here. I'll put flute guy out here. And then I'll spawn up as the boss. Here, the boss for these guys is Evil Ash. You automatically get control of them. Again, your thing lowers slightly. Like your control will slowly lower, but you're a fucking beast, right? Like I just kicked her ass, right? Like she just got her ass whooped. And your boss has like their special abilities too. Like wait, where the fuck is even her teammates? Did they just leave her? Oh, I think this guy's coming back. Like you have like your basic swing, like you have like a power swing. You have if you hit 1, it raises zombies up from the dead. You'll spawn a couple zombies. I think I actually have a trait that makes me spawn 3, maybe. There's 1. Wait, one was supposed to spawn here, wasn't it? Why is there a floating head here? Is that a bug? I think 1 was supposed to spawn here and it didn't. I don't know what the fuck that's about. There's like a head. There's like a buff there, as if somebody should be buffed. That guy died. He bled out. If you hit 2, any skeleton that dies in this red radius, well, after you hit 2. Will resurrect immediately, which is really strong as well. And your 3 is like a grab that like sucks the life out of them. So you basically just have your own abilities. Like every character, every unit that you have has their own ability. I'm gonna unpossess because they're not here. I'm gonna go to where they are. But yeah, that's like your boss unit. So like generally the idea is you want to like basically spawn in like as much as you can while still being able to afford your boss unit, and then spawn in your boss unit, you know? Like if I was like really tryharding, I would probably spawn some basics. I would use my C dash ability to dash through them to get more money, spawn in the boss, spawn flute guy, then spawn in the boss, and then fuck shit up, right? Like I'll try to do that over here. Like these guys are on the objective. Oh, I should also say I didn't even explain that either. Okay, so you can see these objectives, right? You can see like the the page looking thing, like the notebook looking thing, and then the dagger. These are like the mid-game objectives, right? It shows you these like right away. Basically, at the very top of the screen, you can see the survivor's progress on objectives. They have to collect three portions of the map. You have no idea where they are, so you can't really like you know where to go for them, but they eventually have to come to these. Like, they have to come to these 2 objectives eventually. So if you can in the early game, it's really good to like trap these up. I didn't trap them up at all near the game because I was too busy explaining things, but it's really good to like trap these up early because they're gonna have to come here eventually. Once they activate them and there's like this blue zone around it, you get like infinite money. Like, you see, like when I spend my money, it comes back basically instantly. So I'm gonna spawn up a bunch of commons. I'm gonna dash through this guy. I'm gonna set up a flute guy like back here. I probably should have set the flute guy up right away. I'm gonna spawn some more commons, and then I'm gonna possess one of the commons. And then we're gonna fight him. So now we have a bunch of commons that are all buffed up with the flute guy. Us being one of them. Oh, I could have upgraded more. Oops. I didn't even spend my upgrade points. I'm too busy like talking. I'm too busy thinking about the fucking tutorial and not thinking about my shit. Okay, I'm gonna possess this guy that's an elite. They got my flute guy, dude, not the flute boy. Not flute boy. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so your elite's kind of just like a big tanky fuck. These guys are doing a decent bit of damage. But I'm doing a decent bit of damage too. Oh, I just got stumbled. See, that was the balance bar thing right there. I'm stumbled. It's coming back slowly, but I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. Once this bar fills up, I'm gonna get kicked out. I could probably spawn some more people. I'm not gonna spawn the boss because I'm very close to being kicked out. But I'll keep fighting for a little bit anyway. What's the timer on the top? That's the survivor's timer to do the objectives. It's kind of weird. If the survivors don't do the objectives within that timer, they lose. But once they do a certain amount of objectives, the timer goes away. Okay, so they did that objective and it exercised me. And it's when they do an objective, it respawns you somewhere randomly on the map, and then you gotta like trek your ass back. It's kind of silly. Why don't you upgrade Infernal Energy? Because I think it's better. I used to upgrade Infernal Energy. Like how I used to play was I used to upgrade Infernal Energy right away and try to go like the eco approach where I just like get a lot of like economy and then go from there. But it didn't really work. That's what I was doing for a long time and it wasn't really working. And actually Displeased is the one that like told me how he plays, where instead he like levels his common super fast in his possession. And I feel like that's a lot better. Like you can get pressure out earlier, right? Like if you go straight into Infernal Energy, whenever you actually do find them and then you try to fight them, you'll be too weak. Like they'll just fuck your shit up because you're too weak. You haven't actually leveled anything that like helps, you know? So I think leveling things that actually like make you stronger in a fight is better. That way when you find them, you can just do more damage, you know? Okay, this is the other objective. They're already here. Now we can do like the boss thing again. So let me get over here. Okay, let me I can't quite fully level up the boss, which kind of sucks. I think I'm close, but it's fine. So here we'll do elite, then we'll do common. Let me put flute guy back here. Damn, he didn't go as far back as I was hoping. We'll do another common, and then we'll spawn in boss. Now we're all buffed up. We should be able to fuck people up. That guy dies. Like, this is like the big power spike for these guys, right? Like, I have flute guy back there making me stronger. I'm spawned in with the boss. We have a bunch of commons around us. I can raise more commons. We can also pop our 2. That way, if this guy does manage to kill any of them, like if that guy dies, he'll just come right back right now because I have my 2 ability up. So even if this guy manages to kill one of these guys, it's literally not going to matter. They're going to come right back, at least for the next 3 seconds. No. Fucking Cheryl's, dude. Oh, I think they got flute guy. I don't got the red buff anymore. No. Come here. No. No, really, I insist. When they're in animations, they have iframes. It's kind of silly. Like, this guy had iframe just now. I'm gonna suck his life. Damn, he's back to full health. Holy Christ, dude. Food damage. This guy's super tanky. I don't really want to fight him if I don't have to. I'm just gonna keep fucking with this guy. He's like the weak healer. But I just want to keep like downing him if I can. This guy's also a healer. This guy right here. So I'm gonna get him too. These guys are both healers. Him and the girl. I can raise the dead some more. Okay. Okay, also when you down people, they can be revived. Until you get to like the very end, and then when you down them at the very end, like once they get to like the final objective, they insta die. But when they're downed, if they don't get picked up within a certain amount of time, they bleed out and they die. But even if they don't die, it's still just really good because you use up all their shit. You make them take more damage while they're picking up and stuff. And that guy's gonna go pick up. I'm gonna go back and try to stop it. Although I think he'll get it. Yeah, he got it. And I ran out of monies. Okay, I'm gonna possess this dude because he does a lot of melee damage. Wait, what happened? Oh, I got exercise. Oh, I can literally just do it again, I think. Oh, wait, no. The thing ran out. Never mind. Are these survivors not doing their objectives? No, they're doing their objectives now. They were just kind of slow at it, but I think I took so long with the tutorial stuff that they might be able to beat me, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I might still be able to pull it through at the end here. We'll see. It will be close. It will be close. So they're down to like the last two objectives. All they got to do is come down here and kill these dark ones, and then also do like the Necronomicon thing, and then I lose. So I need to kill them like soon. Can I not get through this? Usually you can break fences by running into them, but I guess not that one. Can there be duplicates of survivors? No, there can't be. Like for instance, that big Scottish dude that I said was really tanky, you can only have one of him on a team. They can't have multiple of them. So yeah, no, you can only have one of each character. Is this will they give me energy if I'm near it? No, I think they have to be here. Yeah, once they do those two objectives that they just did, instead of there being a timer, the map closes in kind of like a battle royale. Like it slowly closes in, and this will like kill them. So it kind of becomes like a battle royale where it basically forces them down to the final objective. So that's what's happening now. And honestly, you can sometimes catch people being really greedy and like trying to loot. Like they honestly might be doing that. You can sometimes catch them trying to loot, and then like kind of like riding the edge of the fucking map, and you can like steal their car, because you can possess cars too. I didn't even say that. You can possess cars, and you can sometimes like fuck them over by basically like leaving them stranded in the storm, and they'll just die to that if they get greedy enough. I'm gonna go fuck with them. I thought they would come straight here, but I guess they're not. You can tunnel in this game, kind of, but people can be down an infinite amount of times before they die. So like kind of, but also not really. Like I just de-feared. Yeah, these guys are like looting. I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Just gonna spawn boss. Fuck it. I didn't even spawn flute guy, but I don't think it matters. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be running away anyway, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, get him, basic guy. No, stop swinging. Oh, god damn it. I think they had that thing where like when you already put in the input, it automatically does it. So like she'll go down. And she's completely alone for whatever fucking reason. I'm just gonna despawn. I don't even need to be up anymore. I'll put a proximity portal directly on her face, although I don't know. And I can also arm this trap. So if they come over here, she'll probably get dicked. But I don't even know if they will. They might not even come over. Yeah, she just died. Can you face camp in this game? Hi, Fet. You can't face camp, but you can spawn kill. You can definitely be a piece of shit sometimes. Like if someone gets picked up, you can immediately target them again and put them back down. As a matter of fact, I would say it's usually the best option to do that. Same thing with like if they get like if someone full dies too, they can also get res. Like they can like take their soul. Oh wait, they're at the dark ones. Oh shit, wait, the dark ones are almost dead. I didn't even realize. Oh shit, they're like doing the objective. I didn't even realize. They did just completely leave that guy. I'm gonna possess this dude. Not the car. What the fuck? I don't want to possess the car. Fuck you. I want to possess this guy. Alright, let's fuck this guy up. Like, I do mad damage to this guy, dude. I mean, this guy's even like a tanky dude himself. But like, when you possess like a good melee fighter and you just fucking go in, like you could fuck shit up, dude. You can fuck shit up. Sometimes possessing people is like really insane. Oh, he's just doing the objective. I thought he was gonna go for the save, but I guess he's not. All right, we'll level up. We'll level up that. We'll put a flute guy like out here. I think I'm gonna possess this dude as soon as he gets up. Wait, I need more money first. Okay, let's possess this guy now. No, he's killing Flute Guy. No! No, leave Flute Guy alone. Leave him alone. This shotgun has no range, man. Did he just heal? Fuck me. Yeah, he healed. Where's our other teammate? Oh, he's way up there. I think he's rezzing that guy. Don't run from me, man. Come on, bruv. Come back, bruv. Honestly, even if I just waste this guy's ammo, it still does something, you know? I'm actually going to depossess this guy because I can repossess this guy over here. Let me just get some money. I'm just going to repossess him. Ow. Get him, zombies. Get him. Get him, zombies. Get him, zombies. Kick his ass, zombies. Get him. Ah, shit, that was close. Didn't quite go down, though. Oh, we just healed too. Shit. Okay, let me spawn up Flute Guy again. I'll put him back here. The Necronomicon's up, but I think they're going to be fucked, to be honest with you. I'm going to spawn some elites. Once I get enough money here, I'm going to spawn the boss, too. It should be giving me money slowly. I'm even going to go over here and grab this. So here at the very end, you can either destroy the Necronomicon or kill them. But I can't really kill them because, like, half of them aren't even here. Okay, they're here now. I think I might need to prioritize the Necronomicon, to be honest with you. I think that's why this exists. I was actually thinking the other day, like, why is it even possible to destroy the Necronomicon? That guy's dead. Also, if you down them, though, they full die. So, like, that's the thing. Like, I can just kill these guys and they'll full die whenever they actually go down. Once the Necronomicon's up, there's no more, like, being downed. You just die. Bro, I'm busy. Can you, like, fuck off? I'm busy, bro. Can you please fuck off? Hey, man. Am I gonna have enough time? I need to spawn the other zombies too. That zombie over there is hitting it right now. Honestly, I might be able to just kill them. I mean, I'm gonna die as Evil Ash right now, but like they're gonna be close to dead. This guy will die. It's just Cheryl now. And there's a lot of zombies beating the shit out of her right now. Yeah, I think I got this. This was a really close one, though. I mean, considering I literally was like tutorialing him the whole way through, they actually got really close to winning. Unless she can stay alive. I don't know if she can run long enough. Ah, she's dead. We just barely won that one, though. We barely won. If that timer would have ended, the survivors won. Like, their goal was basically to hold out until that timer ended. And I had to either kill all 4 of them or destroy the book. And we managed to kill all 4. So that works, too. That works as well. Did that explain the game decently enough for you guys? I feel like I might have missed some stuff. What's some stuff that I missed? What are you guys confused about? Ask me any questions. Because I might upload this and have it just be like a game so that anybody that watches any future games on like my YouTube channel will know what the fuck they're watching. Have you lost his demon yet? Yeah. When I was like still learning, I ran into some teams that were really, really good that fucked me up. Ever since I started doing this strat with Necro, I haven't lost yet. I'm enjoying this game. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, do you have any questions that are related to like how the game works? Is there any variation for killer? Yes. Because there's 3 different killers that you can choose, right? Like that was Necro. Here, there's actually some more I want to show you too. If I'm gonna do a video of like explaining things, I should probably do this too. Like, there's different killers that you can play as, right? Like there's like the 3 different classes, and they specialize in different things, right? Like again, Necro specializes in like a lot of units and then buffing those units. Like for instance, their common portals can, if you fully upgrade them, can spawn 3 commons at once, whereas other people don't do that. Like other people's don't spawn 3 at once. So like they're kind of like specialized around making a lot of units and then buffing those units up, whereas like Puppeteer has like really, really strong possessions. So whether you're possessing like a human player or you're possessing your own units, you have like really, really strong possessions. And also their boss unit is like fucking insane. Like they have like the nuttiest boss unit ever. Like he like flies around and does crazy shit. Warlords are kind of more like straightforward. They're kind of just like, hey, we're big zombies that do damage. They don't really specialize in anything. They're like kind of like the most straightforward, like simple ones. Like if you were trying to learn the game, they honestly might be the best ones to play because they're very like simple. So yeah, like there's definitely variation to how they play. Like for instance, like the way that the boss from this guy plays is crazy. Like he like is like passively he's invisible. Like he's normally invisible unless you're attacking. So you can kind of like float around really fast, and he's really fast too. So you can like float around while being invisible, and then like kind of like attack people a little bit, and then kind of like back up and be invisible again. So like instead of being ganged up on and like hit by everyone at once, you can kind of like float around the fight and like attack people that you want to attack. So like he has like a really interesting play. He has his own abilities too, right? Like he has a thing that like does damage to everybody and like immobilizes them. He has like a rock throw thing, and same thing with everybody. Like everyone has like their own kind of like play style to them, you know? Yeah. There's also this. This is this is called collection. This is basically like your build. This game is kind of weird because it has builds both in-game and out of game, if that makes sense. Like you guys saw what I was talking about in-game, where like we were like leveling up certain things, right? Like we were leveling up like possession and portals or whatever. Like we were leveling up basics, and we were also leveling up possession. Well, you also have this, which is your collections. This is also kind of like your build as well. So you have like a build that you go into the game with, and then once you're in the game, you can continue to customize it a little bit more. So like, for instance, this is kind of like your skill tree. As you level up, like the max level is 45. Once you get to level 45, you're max level. So every time you level up, you get a skill point. So right now I'm like 3,000 away. I could actually spend these to level them up. So I'll just do it real quick just to show you. Okay, there you go. So I just leveled up. I'm 38 now. That gave me a skill point. So I can now buy something on this tree. And you can basically level up. These buffs are also huge, by the way. These are like passive buffs that happen throughout the game, and they are huge. Like for instance, right now my current build is set up where I have like this one maxed out, right? Like this one's 3 out of 3. So if you see on the right side, it says increases the balance bar length of elite units. So my elite units have 35% additional balance bar, which means they get stumbled less easily. I have the same thing for common units right here. Balance bar damage for basic units. I also have right here is like health of basic units. And if you can see the numbers are fucking big. Like they're big, dude. Like 30% extra health is a lot of health. Like 35% resistance to being stumbled is a lot of resistance. And I have like this one is like extra health of boss, 35% more health from the boss. Like that's a lot. So these buffs are a big deal, right? Like, so if you're just starting out at this game and you feel like really weak and you feel like it's like hard to do well, just keep in mind that getting these levels and getting these buffs are a big upgrade. So like, don't like give up or like be like, oh, this character sucks or this class sucks. Like you might just need upgrades. And that's both for survivor and killer. The upgrades in this game are like, honestly, I might say that they might be a little overtuned. Like it almost feels like if you're level 1 and you're going against someone that's like level 40, you're just fucked from the get-go because all these buffs are insane. Like there's so many. Like my flute guy has a bigger range. The people that resurrected are stronger. The objectives go slower if I'm within the range. Like I get more money from stuff. People that I hit with my boss can't heal for a second. Like there's just so many buffs that you get throughout this. And each class has their own individual tree like this too, right? So like that's the necromancer's tree. And like puppeteer has their own tree too, right? Like they have their own things that they can upgrade. Like they can upgrade their characters in like certain ways. And so there's basically like build paths you can take. And also, it's also important to note that the max level is 45, which means you can't get everything on this. So when you get the max level, you have to like kind of pick and choose what you want, you know? Like you quite literally can't upgrade everything. So you have to like kind of make a build based on what you want to do, right? Like you can hard focus on like basic units, you can hard focus on elite units. You can, you know, try to like build your build to be strong in one area and weak in another. And that kind of makes it fun, right? Like you can try out different builds. Like for instance, you can delete them at any time. Like right now, I can reset all these and make a new build right now. Like it does, like you're not like committed to anything. So like right now, if I wanted to delete all this and try something else, I could just put it all into something else and try it out. So yeah, it's also pretty cool. Like there's a lot of like different builds you can do both out of game and in game. And yeah, that's also really important. And it's also like nice progression too. It's also very, very nice progression. All right, I think that's it.